All right, so I missed my flight because I was chilling in the lounge. No other reason, but it's okay. There's another flight that goes out tonight. Leaves at, well, approximately 2 hours later. So I am headed that way now. Hey y'all, it's Pharmacy from the future coming in with a little editing narration. I realized I didn't tell y'all why I was going to Nebraska. I was going to be a speaker at an event that was geared towards farmers mostly, but also people that are in the soil health and climate health space. So I do a few speaking engagements during what I call the high season here on the farm when we're super busy, only a handful, and I do get paid for these. If you're interested in learning how we bring in money, I'm going to include the video above. All right, that's it. Arlington, Charlottesville. Where is a screen that tells you where you're supposed to go? Wait, that's 6:33. Okay, 6:30. I'm looking for 6:31. 6:35. Okay. What I'm not gonna do, okay, it's not down there, is become negative or overly concerned or flustered. Everything is figure outable. Let's see.
Thank you for doing your part to help here.
These are those moments when you're wondering why something is happening. So I've had 3 drivers cancel. I'm in Omaha, Nebraska. There's no reason for drivers to be canceling. I have a great account with Lyft. I tip, all of that. I'm seeing folks leave left and right. Plenty of Lyft drivers out here. But I've had 3 cancel back to back. And it just makes you wonder why. And the fact that you even have to wonder why and can't just assume that it's a customer service issue. But that it may be something deeper than that is a reality many of us face. Could simply be a coincidence. I don't know.
To get have some time with Aaron LaPont and get a tour there before we then go on to lunch with Chef Anthony Warrior on the Omaha line. So as you jump off the bus, refill your waters, refill your coffees. If anybody needs extra sunblock, it is not cooking spray, it is sunblock. Help yourself. We will have it out in the fields. The goal is no heat stroke, no dehydration, no sunburns today, while we are having a really amazing time.
But we've not had any maintenance on this. This almost paid itself down since 2016 already, which means that when we plug in our electric vehicles, that we have free fuel. So I don't have to get all up in an ante about what goes on in first Ukraine and Russia when it comes to fuel, or Saudi Arabia, because we're going to be filling up our cars for free now. That's what we mostly do. And now that New Holland's got the first electric tractor out, if the utilities in the state start to let us expand, we'll be powering our tractors right here too as we
believe they have to replant their hazelnut. It does get really dry out here. That's kind of a thing we've been battling. We are working on getting a crimper and all this stuff to, you know, really practice our regenerative agriculture out here. That's a big thing I'm into.
And for us, as Native people, our food is very much in our spiritual daily lives. We revere it. We have dances, ceremonies, we have practices that we have specifically for that food at certain times. And they say, now be quiet, because they said that Mente la Moatha, he's the controller of the universe. That's what we call him, Mente la Moatha. They said the corn is this tall and it's finally got its tassels. And they say that's when we know that Papa God is going to let our corn grow for us. So now we don't have to play no more. Now we just let it go and just take care of it. So that ball game, those dances, those songs, is all for that. And in our way of life, we do not eat food outside of its growing period.
I have done an absolutely awful job on any type of vlogging for this trip. I mean, I've gotten some content. I should have enough to be able to piece together a decent video for you all, but I definitely have not been consistent. Here is today's outfit. I am presenting. My little ankles are so swollen. That happens when I'm traveling sometimes, or it just happens. I mean, I'm late 40s, it happens. But it is what it is. I've got some comfortable wedges on, so I should be okay. Are white toenails still in, y'all? I don't know, but I like them. Anywho, here we go. Very simple, little black, comfortable jumpsuit, mirror, and the camera lens dirty. But anyway, let me go downstairs, grab a bite to eat, and I will try to get someone to film some of the clips of me talking. So, bye. All right, let's me be more professional. So I didn't intend to go into farming. That was not in any way part of my professional aspiration. I grew up on my maternal grandparents' farm in Alabama, and I was discouraged from farming because we are from the Black Belt of Alabama, which is known for its rich black soil and proliferation of black poverty. A lot of black land loss. Our family was able to hold on to our 100 acres, 20 of which I now own, and I also have a tree farm in Alabama. But we're going to talk about my North Carolina journey. This right here is an environmental fundraiser. So before transitioning into farming, I actually was the most senior and the first Black global fundraiser for the richest environmental organization in the world. And it was in that space that I'm in rooms with people who are capable of having 8, 9-figure conversations. And surprise, many of them had never talked to a black woman before about their money. So that was always fun. But it was in that space that I realized that the conversation was limited. And it was leaving many, many people out, many voices out. I'm sorry, I started improperly. I didn't do my acknowledgments. So please forgive me, I'm so excited to get to talking. So first, I would like to acknowledge being on the lands of the Omaha. This is my first time being in Nebraska, and I'm having a great time. I would like to acknowledge those who have been taken from their lands, whether historically or are searching for lands today. We all want to have a place where we can call home, that we can feel stable, and that we have a sense of safety, because safety is a human right. So I join you in that. Now I'll continue. So I had no intention of being a farmer, was traveling the world, had a global portfolio. I'm all over the place, having all these interesting conversations, learning about all of this great environmental work, being introduced to many of the regenerative efforts that are going on. And I'm gonna give you the Cliff Notes version because I keep it real. So there was a man, okay, there was a man. We were legally entangled. okay? And he was going through an extended career transition. And keep up with me now. I was in my early 40s, and we women who get to our early 40s, we know we just get to that point where we're like, okay, this is it. It's time to live the life that I wanted. And you get to a point that it's about, I want to be surrounded by what appreciates. The land did, the man did not. So, I ended up with some land, okay? I bought it. Mine. Taking that with me. You can take that. So I ended up with the land, and it was a blank canvas. I had no idea how to farm, y'all. Did not know how to grow a thing. But you may outland me, but you can't outbrand me. That's my crew. Those people belong to me, right? Have you made people yet? I made 3, and then they start making people. So like a lot of little people. It's 2 more people since this picture is here. So I am the proud BB of 5, the mother of 3. These are mine. He works with me. That's my oldest daughter. That's my baby girl. Hey, sweetie. And then my son-in-law on the end works with me. And then we have my son-in-law in the back. And they are who I build for. They are who I build for. And we grow medicinal plants and herbs. As I hear all of you discussing about getting rid of the weeds, I'm like, we love weeds. We grow over 30 different species. Some species, we grow several different varieties, such as our medicinal quality hemp flower. We also grow several varieties of tulsi, holy basil, and a few others. And so here are some of our products. I like to say we grow teas for adulting, right? These are grown folks' teas. Who doesn't need a little more sanity in their life? Yeah. I don't grow nearly enough to meet the demand for our products. I have no intention of growing enough to meet the demands for our products. I work with other farmers who know how to grow well and grow in alignment with our values. And I'm very committed to putting money in other pockets because we focus on need and not greed. I have a thing for rhyming too, by the way. So for me, the values have to be at the center of everything that we do. We are driven by purpose, not profitability. Now, I say that with the caveat, because your girl does like a high thread count on her sheets, okay? All right? I do like a nice massage. You know, farming, you get a little tense up in here. You need a good rub down. So it's not about diminishing my quality of life, but ensuring that I am not in any way compromising the dignity in which others live their lives. And so economic prosperity. My family was so concerned when I went into farming. Why are you gonna do that? You're gonna be poor. We do not ascribe to struggle farming and have built a model in which we don't. If you are a small land holder, you're not gonna make money growing corn, y'all, okay? You're not gonna be able to scale. So you are going to need to create a brand in order to really be able to take care of and to develop your land. And so our 4E solution, economic prosperity, equity, education, and environment, drive everything that we do, every partnership that we engage in, every activity that we participate in, everything that we lend our name to, and also every product that we create.
I like the way you pull my hair, baby. If I don't feel it, I ain't faking, no, no. I like when you tell me kiss your hair. I like when you tell me move it there. So get it up, time to get it up. You say you want more boys, show me what you got now. Come in right now. Take it, baby, baby, take it, love me.
Missouri. If you don't know our story, check out page 26. We're in the magazine. And just to give y'all an update, first you should know, and
just taking a page out of pharmacy. Our values rest on family, freedom, and farming. And in 2021, we purchased what's known as Missouri's first Black resort at Lake Placid. So we have 244 acres of beautiful wooded property